The XFL will once again be disappointing, just like this season for Syracuse basketball.
An all-star weekend for the NBA is coming up this weekend. Dwight Howard, bring home a slam dunk championship.
We won't be disappointing. It's Late Night Peel. Let's run it. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Late Night Peel. As usual, I'm Trey Redfield alongside Nick Celaya, and it's going to be a little bit shorter today, honestly.
It is, it will be, but we still have plenty to talk about. We got the NFL, we got
do.
the NBA, college basketball, and even the XFL.
And even the XFL a little bit. He has class, so we're gonna make it a little bit quicker this time around.
Yeah.
So, Nick, let's get right into it. We're going to start with the XFL. This is the hottest topic, I'd say, in sports right now because, what can I say? It's the newest topic as well.
It is. I found it interesting.
You got it interesting.
I liked watching it. I was watching some of the games. I mean, it might be just I'm in my football depressed feels right now, and I can watch anything at this point. But, I mean, seeing players like Matt McGloin go off for 2 touchdowns, 300 yards, I find that impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
And dudes like, what's his face, Aaron Murray, just playing god-awful.
Tampa Bay Vipers, right? Tampa Bay
Yes,
Vipers?
I think so, yeah.
my goodness.
So I enjoyed it, and it was cool having the coaches in the booth mic'd up. Talking to their players, you could hear all that.
Well, that's what they're going to do. I mean, that's what they did with the Alliance.
Yeah.
They honestly, with the Alliance of American Football, the league last year, that lasted only 7 weeks.
Yeah, they didn't even make it to the playoffs.
They didn't make it to the playoffs. The market sucked. That's second. And 3, there was no one above the Mason-Dixon line. So that already takes out New York immediately, like that. Takes out Philly, all those teams that the USFL took control of back in the 80s in the spring when Donald Trump owned the New Jersey Generals. But yeah, so my thoughts on the XFL, to be honest with you, I didn't watch much of it because I'm not the biggest fan of spring football. I don't need that.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a break.
That's true.
Football, the NFL is very long, and it's exciting throughout the entire season because there's always a good amount of free agents. We'll get to that in a little bit with the quarterbacks of the NFL. Yes, of the NFL. I mean, last time the XFL was around, it was 2001. It was immediately after Super Bowl 35. The Ravens just crushed the Giants, and it went nowhere. Like Charlie Ebersol, the old guy that ran, the dude that ran the show for the AAF, he hated the XFL from the start. It sucked. It literally was so bad. And yes, the XFL will be much better this time around, I think. And I'll slowly get myself into it, I guess. But here's the thing. That was not the thing. But the thing is, this isn't going to last long. They're not the best players, 1. 2, you're going to run out of money once again. That's what Ebersol and the Alliance did, paying for everyone's medical bills and all that good stuff. You're going to run out of money like that. It's just going to be quick. But I think the good thing with the XFL this time around, they have markets.
Yeah.
People are interested.
New York, LA,
New York,
Tampa Bay,
Los Angeles, Tampa Bay.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. I mean, St. Louis has a team. I thought it was a great move to put the Battlehawks in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Because they've been so upset about not having a team.
The only reason I can see this league really succeeding is the way they're trying to make it is very for the fans,
Right.
and it's so big with social
That's
media.
what the
Today's
Alliance did, though, dude.
such a social media based league that I could see that
Yeah.
working out.
I like how the XFL is bringing back those player interviews and all that.
Yeah,
Those are
mid game.
that's great content.
Even though some NFL players on TV after this weekend were saying that if they were interviewed during a game, they would probably hit the reporter because they are focused on the game. But
I mean,
for the
I would
XFL,
be too.
maybe they don't care as much because it's the minor leagues of the NFL, pretty much.
I mean, it simply is.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people out there having an opportunity. Matt McGloin, you said, Aaron Murray, Eric Dungy. Our boy Eric Dungy is out there.
Should have played because the Renegades only put up 9 points in their debut.
The Dallas Renegades. I mean, and here's the thing though, too, with the XFL, all of them are not playing in NFL stadiums. You got the Renegades playing in the old Rangers Stadium. Yes, because the Rangers have a new park this year.
Yeah, that's right.
And you have the Defenders playing at Audi Field, which might be, excuse me, it might be for the better because they actually filled up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The Guardians will never fill up in a 75,000 seat stadium.
MetLife?
Yeah. Never.
I don't even think they sell tickets that high up. I checked the tickets. They really only the lower part.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
They're not ever going to fill an entire
There would be, if you put the New York Derby, the Red Bulls, and NYCFC in MetLife Stadium, that would sell out.
Yeah.
Not the XFL. And that's why, Nick, I think it lasts 3 years.
I give it 5.
You give it 5?
Yeah.
All right. Who knows? One of y'all might say it's 4 in the comments. Who knows? But I mean, hey, to be honest with you, it's not going to last long whatsoever. So, but let's get into the league that just ended, unfortunately. The 100th season came to a close. We all know because of the Super Bowl. Great Super Bowl. But that opens up free agency, as we all know, and there are a lot of free agent quarterbacks. Yep. Yes, there are a lot of free agents in general, but my theory is, with how many quarterbacks there are that could go anywhere around the league, the quarterbacks will go, and it's gonna be a late start for everyone else because they just want to see where everyone else ends up, and they'll go from there.
Yeah.
So let's start with the bread and butter. Man himself. Everyone doesn't know what's gonna happen after his Hulu commercial. He did it in Gillette Stadium. He posted something on Instagram previewing it. Everyone was flipping out. Yes, I'm talking about Tom Brady. Pardon me. I'm starting to lose my voice once again. I don't know what's going on with me.
I don't know. Big problem.
Huge problem.
Big flu guy right here.
I am back from the flu. That was way back. But Tom Brady, Nick, you start because I'm gonna go long about this. Where is he going?
The LA Chargers.
You think he's going to the Chargers?
Yeah.
He's gonna be in your division.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he's got receivers on that team.
Okay.
And Mike Williams and
Keenan Allen.
That's his name. He's got a running back duo.
They also got Hunter Henry too.
And Hunter Henry at tight end. He's got much more weapons. And I feel like, oh my God, what's the Chargers coach's name?
Anthony Lynn. Anthony Lynn.
I've heard he's spoken very highly of him.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, just having him on his team.
Right. I mean.
So I think at first I was kind of hesitant of Tom Brady leaving New England, but now thinking about it, the Patriots just don't look like they're going in the right direction.
Who knows? I mean, hey, I'm sticking real here. Tom Brady, he said it. He's not going anywhere, I think. You gotta be honest. You have the best coach to ever coach this game in Bill Belichick. And I mean, it's bold, and I think it's the right move though for Robert Kraft to let Brady test the market, because you can't be too pushy about it, right?
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, I still think he's going to say he's asking for around, people have said, 30 to 40 million a year, and if you're a Patriot fan, you know that will never happen, ever. But from what I've heard recently, going through Instagram and stuff, there are rumors going around saying that they might, he might only be around 20 million. But he has to get veterans. I promise. That is, I think it's bigger that Tom Brady has veteran receivers than money.
I don't know who they would get, though.
You kidding? You got Austin Hooper at tight end. That's huge at tight end.
Okay.
He's one of the better tight ends in the league,
right,
to be honest with you. And there's still an opportunity at wide receivers. I mean, look.
I mean, there might be, but will a bunch of old players, just veterans, win you a Super Bowl or take you far?
Yeah. Look where the rookies took you. Look where the rookies took him. You had Jacoby Myers out there and N'Keal Harry. Didn't really get much done all season. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you traded for Sanu. And, I mean, there's Edelman, too. But here's the thing, Nick. That Patriots offense revolves around the tight end and running back and running back position. You have the running back position, not as good as last year because they didn't utilize James White as much as they should have. Didn't use Sony Michel as well either. He didn't have the best season. He's still consistent though. I'd say it's an underrated season, but anyways, you got to get a tight end first. And I think Austin Hooper, who had an awesome season, awesome season, silent just like himself, had a great season.
He did, yeah.
And if they find a way to bring him to New England, that's gonna be huge for Brady.
Yeah.
Because no one can. I think Hooper has the same size as Gronk, and he's faster than him too. That's one thing. The speed of the tight end position is so big to me, and along with that, there's a lot of opportunity out there for wide receivers. Like I said, there's a chance they bring back Danny Amendola. He's 34, going into his last stage of his career. It's a possibility. It's just a possibility. And then you got Randall Cobb. I mean, yes, he is a slot receiver, but he still finds a way to get open. He gets open much better than Mohamed Sanu. Maybe, who knows? They try. I think they may be able to pull off AJ Green this year. You don't think so?
I mean, those are all very injury prone players.
They are.
So it's a big risk if Tom Brady wants to go back to New England and they say, we're going to sign X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And you got to hope that they don't get hurt.
That's true.
Then they're just stuck.
But it's a risk that needs to be taken.
Okay.
I got to be real with you. Phil Dorsett, Jacoby Myers, N'Keal Harry, and Matt LaCosse, that tight end, aren't going to get it done. Ben Watson wasn't as the popular option as he was when he was in the early stages of his career because he started out in New England.
Yeah.
I mean, that was when he was good. Mm-hmm. Not this year. He was okay, but okay at best.
Yeah.
But I've rambled enough about Brady. I think he's staying in New England. Look, you can't lose Belichick. Plain and simple. Mm-hmm. But there's another good coach-quarterback connection that might be broken up as well. And that is Drew Brees, Nick. I think he's staying. I mean, that's simple, right? If the Saints are the ones that says Taysom Hill should be their quarterback, Taysom Hill will get much more starts, and they're going to go with him throughout the season. That's not only going to take away Teddy Bridgewater from this equation, but it's going to just make Drew Brees. It's just going to make Brees want to work even harder. I feel like.
Yeah.
He's 40. Yeah, he's 41 years old. He's got a family. He's got a great family. Like his kids are awesome.
Yeah.
But I still think he has more to prove.
Yeah.
You can't be in your lap.
He only has one Super Bowl.
Right. He's only won one Super Bowl. In his last two seasons, he has lost that hole in the playoffs in some shape or form in a horrible way.
Yeah.
And I think he may have his rate of something to prove is around the same level as Tom Brady's. Because, look, everyone thought Brady sucked this year. He kind of did.
Yeah, but as much as I dislike the Patriots, I've got to say Drew Brees has a lot more to prove than Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's
that's
solidified.
True. Okay, you make a good
position
point.
as the best quarterback ever.
Yeah. But Brees only has one Super Bowl, and he has last 3 seasons lost on some significant play.
And he's had possibly the best offense.
100%. You have Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he's the best receiver.
You have Michael Thomas. You still
one of the best running backs. Dude, he didn't have the greatest season this year.
You could check down to Alvin Kamara and win every single ball game. Every single game.
He's insane.
He's insane. He's unbelievable. And they have to solidify that. Mm-hmm. He's staying in New Orleans. But let's get into his replacement though. Back in at the time San Diego, Philip Rivers, who came in 2004, took over the job in 2005 after Brees messed up his shoulder badly, but still was able to pull all this off. Philip Rivers has been a Charger for life. After being drafted by them from NC State in 2004, he was 4th overall. Or no, he got drafted by the Giants. He was drafted by the Giants, then traded
for Eli, right? Yeah.
Eli, yes. So, with all that in hand, he's been the franchise player. Really like San Diego a whole lot more than LA. He's moved his family, though, to Florida. his wife, and God knows how many kids, all the way over to the other side of the country. So with that, Nick, does Philip Rivers stay within the state of Florida on his couch, or is he going to a team?
I think he'll definitely go on a team. I could see Tampa Bay.
I see Tampa Bay too, dude. Come on now.
Because, I mean, if you look at Tampa Bay and Miami, clearly a player would want to play for Tampa Bay
right
than Miami.
Right, and here's the thing, though. One thing that stands out to me about Philip Rivers, everyone talks about this back home. Everyone's a huge Philip Rivers fan, especially if you're a huge Wolfpack fan.
Sorry for them. It's Philip Rivers.
Nothing wrong with him. He's consistent.
He's consistent.
He's consistent.
Consistently never made
Let's be real, though.
Thing good.
Let's be real, though. Would you rather be a consistent quarterback that has the opportunity to put your team in the playoffs with the weapons that he has? Two great tight ends. Two good tight ends. They could be so much better. And Cameron Brate and O.J. Howard. Mm-hmm. You got a good running back system in Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones is starting to get slowly better. And Peyton Barber, a little shaky, but there's Chris Godwin and Mike Evans out wide. And Rashard Perriman slowly stepped onto the scene. He's a free agent. I think he's going to re-sign with Tampa Bay, but still, three great wide receivers right there.
I'm not even talking bad about Tampa Bay. I think that'd be a good move. I'm just talking about his career with the Chargers.
Yeah.
It was gone. He didn't do anything. He could have gone a lot farther.
Yeah.
He could have gone a lot farther in playoffs.
100%.
And he just didn't.
He just didn't. The farthest he got was the AFC title game in 2007 against the Patriots. Yeah. That was a good game, but he played with a torn ACL too. I don't know if you remember that. But he's going to Tampa Bay. I feel like that means Jameis Winston is out. But so Jameis Winston, Bruce Arians, they don't think they had the best connection. With that,
I don't think he has the best connection with his receivers either.
No, but and another thing with Philip Rivers, Byron Leftwich is their offensive coordinator, and to be honest with you, that's a great connection because they were in the same draft class. Mm-hmm. They could easily work together, spread the minds of one another. I mean, Leftwich had a cannon for the Jaguars. Yeah, he was pretty good for a little bit.
Yeah,
but I like that. I like that connection there. I think it's better than Leftwich and Winston, and you put the exponent of Bruce Arians in there. But let's get into Jameis Winston real quick. I don't know. I honestly don't know where the hell he's going.
I mean, what was his touchdown to interception ratio?
The same amount.
Yeah. So
he threw for 5,000 yards at the same time.
And he wants to get paid bank. Like, I don't.
Oh, like this bank?
What? Yep.
I missed it.
I don't know where Jameis goes. I don't know what team wants him. There's probably teams that need him.
Yeah.
But want him? Like, I just don't know. Yeah. I mean, Jacksonville?
No, they have Minshew. They have Minshew, and a guy that's going to go to jail for stealing $88 million from the Jaguars, and his name is Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles, he had his one Philly special. But Gardner Minshew, I mean, he played well. They bench him. And they start him again.
And he still plays well.
Clearly, they don't have trust in him for some reason. If they're just going to bench him.
He's just doubted. No, he's going to stay in. Minshew is going to start in Jacksonville next year. That's my prediction. But
and Jameis could back him up, maybe.
I say Jameis either goes to Carolina or Miami. Honestly.
What about the Dallas Renegades? Goes to the minors.
Oh my gosh, that'd be boy. I think he's gonna back up someone. He's gonna the same. Something's gonna happen to him like Ryan Tannehill. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be a backup and slowly step back onto the scene, but his mouth's just gonna keep on moving, unlike Tannehill's.
He's gonna keep stealing his crab legs too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The ball's gonna slip. That's why he doesn't throw the best balls.
Yeah.
They're always
the crab legs.
Yeah, exactly. But we just talked about Tannehill. Where does the Titans quarterback end up? He was first in completion percentage, first in QBR ever since when he stepped onto the field in week 7. He ended up being first in QBR, first in completion percentage, and first in plus minus. That's really good.
It is good.
That's good. I mean, yeah, he didn't really throw the ball much in the playoffs. He didn't need to. But still, I think what people were able to see in Tannehill is that he was able to run the ball much better Like I've never seen Tannehill run so much. Maybe back in his days at Texas A&M, but that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
He's still throwing the ball very well. Like, obviously, he's completing all of his passes that he has, and I think he has to be paired up with a good running back if he goes somewhere. But I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not much of an economic guy, but I don't know how this money stuff works. But
I
think the Titans will find a way.
Derrick Henry's a free agent too.
I know he is. That's why the Titans, they're gonna have a little pressure going into the offseason, but I think they'll figure out a way to keep both of them.
I think Tannehill, now that he's on a team that he is winning with, because when the Dolphins made the playoffs, the 1 year he was there, I think he was injured. He was injured for most of the season. Matt Moore took over in the later parts of the year, and he wasn't a part of a team. He wasn't able to lead a team against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I think Tannehill is going to stay on that mindset of he's content on where he is, but he wants to win.
Yeah.
Because this Titans team can win the division next year.
They can.
I think they will win the division next year. If they had the season that they had, they can make some noise.
Yeah.
Especially, that could just make the national market even better.
Yeah.
So,
I do think that the Titans' main priority does need to be Derrick Henry, though.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
100%.
You can get another
100%.
quarterback if you need to, but
Mariota's a free agent too.
Derrick Henry, you need to Mariota's going somewhere.
Yeah, he's going somewhere else. Can you believe that draft class just?
Yep, Jameson Mariota.
Oh,
how things change.
One of them plays in a great Rose Bowl game. The other one slips with the crab legs. One completely flipped the switch on us, and the other stuck true to his word. I mean, look, come on, that was a great Rose Bowl, though.
It was.
It was intense, and then just died. It just died quickly. But so we were talking about the Saints, and this guy was 6-0 when he stepped onto the scene, and Drew Brees got high-fived by Aaron Donald and messed up one of his fingers. So, and that what I didn't even say the guy's name yet. It's Teddy Bridgewater, the man who tore his ACL by himself in a preseason game, is out for almost a season and a half with the Vikings. Doesn't really play well as a backup. Like, his first throw back onto the field was a pick six.
Yeah.
But you still got to give it to him.
God bless you. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, but he's on the Saints. He was a backup, great backup. Like, he kept the Saints in the season, kept them in. But they're gonna go with Taysom Hill and maybe Drew Brees. Taysom Hill apparently might get 30 to 35 snaps this season, and Drew Brees might get a little bit less, hopefully more. Because I really don't see Taysom Hill leading that offense as a quarterback.
No.
He is an SAK at tops, Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that means there's going to be 0 snaps for Teddy Bridgewater. Nick, I think Teddy Bridgewater ends up at the Chargers.
You think so?
100%. 100%.
This is a bit of a stretch, but I had, I think he could possibly go to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
Derek Carr has not proved anything to me whatsoever.
Oh, well.
No, he had like one little stretch.
He had that one good season, and then he destroyed his fibula.
And he has not been the same.
And you know who stepped onto the scene at that game?
Who?
Or that season?
Who?
Like late in the season?
Who?
Matt McGloin.
Now he's balling out in the XFL.
Guardians.
But I think the Las Vegas Raiders need just a change. I mean, they're moving to Las Vegas.
They literally have a black hole.
Exactly.
Like a literal black hole.
Yeah. So
I think it's a dope stadium.
It is. I know it's a bit of a stretch for that move, but I could just see that.
I can see it too, honestly. I mean, that division's wide open, and one change would just make...
not.
Well, okay.
The Chiefs are going to run it.
The Broncos have a shot. But let me rephrase myself. Let me rephrase it.
Second place?
No. But one move of a quarterback in that division, and boom, that division becomes so much more interesting. Like, when the Broncos and the Chargers would battle it out earlier in the last decade, that was great. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Oh, when we have Kyle Orton on our team?
No, not with Kyle Orton, but Peyton Manning, like playoff games
so
against
the
Chargers would always play the Broncos tough when Peyton Manning was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like, that was those would always be very good games. And I think a quarterback like Bridgewater, who has a similar arsenal with the Chargers, would work out perfectly. You have a two-headed running back system, just like in New Orleans. I mean, yes, it's not Mark Ingram, but Latavius Murray was still really good.
Yeah.
You got a tight end who's more consistent than Jared Cook and Hunter Henry, and you have two really good receivers. The Saints really only had one. I mean, maybe Tommy Lee Lewis. God, no. You have Mike Williams, who can catch anything downfield. You have Keenan Allen. And look, it's a better arsenal than the Saints. And they'll actually pay the guy.
Yeah.
He deserves it. Teddy Bridgewater deserves it. Mm-hmm. He should have gone so much earlier. And he should have gone in the first round. The Texans should have taken him because they had the last pick in the draft the year he was there.
It worked out with Deshaun.
They did. Oh, yeah. 100%. But, yeah, that's what I think, though. That's a lot of quarterbacks right there. And we forgot one. I forgot to put one in here.
Who?
Dak Prescott.
He's staying.
He's staying?
Yeah.
All right. You think they can afford him? You really think they can afford him?
Figure out a way.
Jerry Jones is a man of money. There's literally.
He can pull money out of his pocket and just pay the dude.
He's like the baby. He has $30,000 in his job.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he does. I mean, it seems like much more than 30,000. Holy cow! But
I think comparing Jerry Jones to the baby is a stretch, but
yeah, it
is.
It is. For you. But yeah. So Nick, not the best trade deadline this year for the NBA. I mean,
not the greatest.
Okay,
no.
It was a big one, but still sucks.
Yeah, some All-Stars were traded. D'Angelo Russell got traded to the Timberwolves.
Okay, some of them were actually good. Marcus Morris
to the Clippers.
Andre Drummond.
I'm pissed about that trade. The Clippers got Marcus Morris. He was their leading scorer last night in a loss to the 76ers.
That's a huge move. He was so good with the Celtics. He's so much better than Markieff. Yeah. Dude, this puts the Clipper. This makes the Western Conference Finals stay in the Staples Center.
Yeah,
100%.
Morris.
No, there are no other teams I think that can really stand a chance if the Clippers find a way to prove themselves by not beating everyone that's good, unless you're the Los Angeles Lakers, because they own the Lakers right now. Even though the Lakers are higher than them, the Clippers haven't beaten anyone huge, really. I mean, yeah, they beat the Celtics, but you do a little bit better than that.
The Clippers can go like 9 or 10 deep in their rotation. So
exactly.
Players, so it's kind of scary how good they are.
But they're also big moves by teams that aren't really that good. I mean, look, so D'Angelo Russell and Cat are on the same team now.
They're in the same draft class.
And they went 1-2, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh
they've been wanting to go. They've been wanting to be teammates for a while. So I think this season's kind of just brush off, work in the offseason, work in the chemistry,
right.
And by next season, they can maybe add another young piece or something in the draft.
Especially with Andre Drummond. Yeah. Kevin Love should be a little bit happy now.
I mean,
he didn't get traded, so he might be pissed about that. He might be pissed about that. But that's a good That's a good backcourt.
Upside for the Cavs.
Backcourt, right? That's a good backcourt.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, it's a front court.
Front court. My bad.
Yeah. Front court's the big men. Back court's the little men.
Yeah, they have no guards. That's the thing. The Cavaliers have zero guards.
Yeah. They have Colin Sexton, who
he's all right.
He looks all right.
He's all right.
Other than that, they really don't have any.
They got to make a move. They really got to make a move. But let's be real though. Unless your name's LeBron James and he's on the Cavs, they're not going anywhere.
No,
they're not going anywhere. No, that's really what it comes down to.
It stinks, but it's the truth.
But for D'Angelo Russell, Andrew Wiggins went to the Warriors. And I've heard Wiggins might not be staying there for that long.
Yeah.
Because my loogie's not the reason why. But I've heard that Wiggins is literally bait. And the Warriors are just shipping it for the season.
I don't blame them. They have Stephen Clay coming back next year.
In March. They have him coming back this March.
Well, they're not going to. They're not going to play them.
I don't even think they'd want them.
I don't think they would play them this year.
So, with that in hand, Wiggins is just there chilling in San Francisco. He might want to stay in a hotel or something like that. He's going to be quick. He's going to get out of there so fast.
Honestly, the Warriors are going to have a top.
They're going to have a top
5 pick.
They want a guy. They want a star player because you still have Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. in there.
Yeah.
Which was a similar team that won it all the first time. And they didn't have a Kevin Durant or anything like that. They trade Andrew Wiggins and a top pick. That's huge. Like, the number 1 pick especially. Like, come on now. They're literally giving someone a huge opportunity here. A pretty good point. A blue chip point guard, I'd say. Very reliable. And you get the number 1 pick in the draft. Yeah. More likely than not. That's odd. Well, my alarm went off because I thought...
Just continue it.
Yeah, we'll just continue it. Well, sorry about the audio there if you're listening on the audio, but I think we should... We're going to keep the video portion in, though. Because that was good, that was good content. That was good content.
I think right now in the draft, the Warriors are projected to get Anthony Edwards out of Georgia. He's basically...
So good.
He's like Andrew Wiggins. He's about the same height as him.
Yeah.
A lot more athletic, can actually shoot, and he will replace Andrew Wiggins immediately if they, for some reason, want to keep him.
Right.
And Wiggins will not be happy.
No, but they're not gonna keep him. They're gonna trade that pick. They're easily
number 1 pick.
Oh, 100%.
You think so?
That's what they want. That's what.
For what?
That's what I said. That's what Golden State wants. They want to trade Andrew Wiggins
for a superstar
and the number 1 pick for a superstar.
I don't know who they'd get.
They could do it. They could definitely do it. Look, they have 30 teams in the NBA, right?
Yes.
They have they give up on the draft this year. Why not? Why not? Here's the Golden State Warriors. You have Steph, Clay, Size and Willie Cauley-Stein, Draymond Green. I know. It's a stretch.
No, I know what you mean though.
They have a
big guy.
They have a great rookie class already. You got Jordan Poole and Eric Pascal. This team could come back up out of nowhere, make the playoffs next year, back where they belong.
I had them in the playoffs this year. They let me down.
Yeah, that was bold. That was a good podcast, though, I have to say. But let's be real, though. This could happen. This really could happen.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever.
Well,
maybe be like, oh, a sign and trade or something like that.
Some stuff like that. The confusing stuff.
Yeah, it's very confusing. And I love how I find out all about this sign and trade stuff last year when I was at work. So I'd literally I'd be lifeguarding on my break, right? I'd check on my phone going crazy. Be like, oh my God, Anthony Davis is going to the Lakers. Or, oh my God, we just got Kemba Walker. Or something like that.
Yeah.
So
the NBA's weird. I'm
just glad I don't have to do that again. I get to be at home and just Woj bomb, something like that. You know, that's what makes me content, at least. Yeah. But so with all the trades and the future and all that stuff, there's an All-Star weekend to celebrate. This week?
This weekend.
Nick, what do we got?
Valentine's Day weekend. Tell your loved ones you have to watch a celebrity game instead of going out to eat. So,
yeah, All-Star game and chill.
Because Stephen A. Smith and Michael Wilbon are the coaches, so you do not want to miss that.
Oh, my God. Michael Wilbon is a coach.
He's the coach of his team.
Wow.
I think Stephen A. has Quavo on his team.
Who has Kevin Hart?
I don't think he's in it.
What?
I know, it's unfortunate. It's okay, though.
That is... Wow.
It's sad. But there's more than just a celebrity game.
There's the Rising Stars Challenge, too.
Which
the
USA is probably going to...
Oh, they'll blow them out the water.
They're going to blow out the world.
They will blow out the world.
Yeah, they've got Zion, Trey, John Morant.
Not me.
Devontae Graham.
Rui Hachimura is on world.
The world team has Shai Gilgeous, Alexander, and Luka Doncic, which are promising players. Definitely promising players.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But the USA is probably going to blow
up. Come on now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be close for a little bit, but I just think Zion's going to take over.
Yeah.
He's going to take over that.
But he had 31-9 last night.
Right. So the skills competition is going down, too.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum returns as the defending champion. And alongside him, he has Domantas Sabonis, who's an all-star, Chris Middleton, great shooter, Bam Adebayo, sorry, I read that very wrong, from the Heat. Dinwiddie is in it as well. You got Pascal Siakam, who's probably going to win Most Improved Player again because he improved off his improvement already.
The Raptors won 15 straight.
Yeah.
They're
rolling.
They're on another
The Atlantic Division is cooking.
Woo!
But, and you also got Patrick Beverly. No He's not an obstacle in this contest. He is actually playing.
They should add that in, though.
They should add that in. Something like that. But he's actually...
like J-Lo from the Super Bowl performance.
No, Shakira. So, but, yeah. Look, Tatum got lucky.
To be in this again?
No, last year.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot who it was.
It's because they do the weird bracket thing.
No, they do the half-court shot to get themselves in for the win. Trae Young did that. Tatum won it like that. Or Trae Young won a round like that.
Yeah, but I think Jason Tatum considered a big man in this bracket.
Basically,
they do the little guys versus the big guys, and then so they meet up in the
finals.
Tatum's
6'7", but has the mobility of a little guy.
Exactly.
Just shows you how good he's gonna be. People, go Celtics. What? What's the deal? You got a problem. You have a problem. You have a problem.
I do have a problem.
I always
not getting his ring
I got
this
a problem
year,
with
so.
you. What?
He's not getting his ring this year.
I can't. The voice isn't back enough for me. The voice isn't back enough for me to be like, what?
Yeah, let's talk about some All-Star Weekend. Not the Celtics choking.
Okay, all right, whatever. But you know what my favorite thing? I
think Pascal's gonna win it this year.
Oh. He can shoot.
That big boy's shifty.
I don't think he can shoot. He'll be at the top of the arc for so long.
This should be interesting.
But
the 3-point.
I love the 3-point contest. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. And look, Chicago fans are going to be pissed about this, but Zach LaVine is not dunking. Yet, well, he might jump on a 3-point line and try and dunk, but that's the closest he's going to get to the dunk contest. Yeah. He's in the 3-point contest this year, and he's going up against Trae Young, Buddy Hield, Joe Harris, the defending champ. Damian Lillard is in this one. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a few guys that could win this by a lot. I think it's
Devontae Graham has a shot.
He's probably he's in the running for most improved player this year too.
Yeah,
because he's cooled down a little bit since 2020 turned, but before that in December and November
he was playing.
The Hornets were supposed to be the worst team in the league this year. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be god-awful. I mean, if you look on 2K, the best player is Terry Rozier.
My guy.
That's saying something
right there. My guy.
He hasn't even been the best player on the team this year. I think Dame will win the 3-point contest this year.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's Damian Lillard.
Exactly.
He's on a mission.
Not fair.
After the goaltending call last week against the Jazz, oh my gosh.
The man...
That small market team is going to be on a mission.
In the last month has averaged 42 points. That's
42 points in the
42
last month?
in the last month.
God. That's how much I get in a year. Literally.
That's another level of basketball.
It is another level of basketball, but these players are going to be on another level when they jump. And that's going to be in the dunk contest. Dwight Howard, Derrick Jones Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Pat Connaughton. I don't know what Connaughton's doing in there. Like,
I think he signed the wrong, permission slip.
You know the meme where it's like the 3 dragons, and one's really fierce, and then the other one's really fierce but looks over? Yeah. And then there's the one that's like, that's Pat Connaughton. That is Pat Connaughton. And with that...
I don't know why he's in it.
I don't know why he's in it either, but...
He's a good...
Aaron Gordon has something to prove.
My conspiracy theory, yes, we'll talk about Aaron Gordon in a sec, is that they accidentally mixed up Pat Connaughton and Zach LaVine's slips, maybe?
Yes.
Maybe.
100%.
Zach LaVine should be in the dunk contest. Pat Connaughton should be shooting, but...
Oh my gosh, that'd be so...
Derrick Jones Jr. is going to jump like
no one would win.
Inches,
no one would win the dunk contest because everyone's dunks would be so good. And but since Zach LaVine's not in it, this is so much more open. Dwight Howard, I think he might bring back some Superman-like thing. Might dunk on a 12-foot hoop. I don't know if he can get up there anymore. His hair is a little too whack. He's getting a little old. He wears the number 39. Who wears 39?
Maybe he'll bring back an old Magic jersey.
Oh, no, he can't do that.
Oh, wait.
Aaron Gordon's on the Magic. He has to do that. But maybe it'll be this. I think Aaron Gordon's going to take this one.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, my.
You set a lot of alarms. I do.
All right.
It's all right.
But yeah, I set an alarm because I thought I was going to nap. But then we got to film. So we're chilling. Yeah. Back right into it, though. Sorry for the technical difficulty. If you're listening on audio, I was trying to nap
audio for you.
But yeah, so dunk contest winner Aaron Gordon. I mean, the only reason why he really lost is because didn't he get a 0 in one of his rounds?
He shouldn't have lost.
He shouldn't have lost. But at the same time, didn't he mess up one round where he got a 0?
Yeah, but he made up for it by basically his feet were level.
He jumped over the Magic mascot. That means huge.
Sat, just threw the ball between his legs, jumping over somebody. Left-handed. He's a righty.
It's too easy for the guy. But the best players play on Sunday night.
As always.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, they're honoring Kobe Bryant, and honestly, LeBron's team is gonna win by 50. Will they drop 200? No, but it'll be close.
They'll be close.
Last year,
I think with the new rule,
195. 195
last
year.
They'd have, yeah.
Was it 195 last year?
Something like that. Yeah. I'm
Come on, dude, that game was in Charlotte last year. It was literally in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I didn't go.
178, 164.
This year they're going 195. 100%.
They're going to have big first three quarters.
Yeah, explain the fourth quarter to me.
I think it's basically whoever the winning team is at the end of the third quarter, they add 24 points to their score, and the first person to hit that score wins.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's going to be a much shorter quarter.
Why is that, though?
It's just an honor of Kobe.
Oh.
I get the respect, and I'm a big Laker fan, but I'm not crazy about it.
No, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is, yeah.
Play it out.
That's what I'm saying.
The best way to honor Kobe Bryant is someone hitting a Kobe at the buzzer.
Yeah.
That's what's better.
And I mean, really just doing the 24-2 on the jerseys was enough.
Yeah.
That's... Team Giannis is wearing 24, I believe, and Team LeBron.
Yes, LeBron's wearing 2.
So that could have been enough, and I think Kobe would have wanted them to play 4 quarters.
Oh, 100%.
And just put up 200 points. Maybe put up 224.
Bold right there, or 248. No, I'm kidding. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of points.
But yeah,
want to take it down a level? To the college kids?
Yeah, let's go down to the college kids because we got to wrap up real quick. Like I said, Nick has class.
I do have class.
The top 4.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm not going to be late.
I love you, Mo. My voice is still gone, but it's whatever.
Not too much movement.
No, not at all. The top 4 remains the same. Dayton is at number 6. 5, 7, 8 for the ACC. Blue Bloods this year. Well, they're not really Blue Bloods. It's really Duke is the Blue Blood. Louisville's popped off. Florida State has turned into a basketball school. You can thank Willie Taggart for that one. But
and guess who plays them back-to-back next week?
Syracuse. That's great. We'll get into them in a little bit because we have a lot to talk about. We have a good amount to talk about Syracuse. One team that stands out to me, though, there's 2. And they're both from the Big East, Nick. Villanova and Seton Hall. Look, no one has really... I don't think anyone has looked at Seton Hall that much this year.
They're number 10.
They're number 10 in the country, 1. And 2, they beat Villanova at home. And along with Villanova, they lost 2 consecutive games. Yeah, 2 consecutive games to ranked opponents at home in Philly. The Wildcats never do that. They never do that. And look, the Hall is so good. Miles Powell, everything goes around Miles Powell. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
he's their leader.
He's their leader. He's the senior. And that's why I think Seton Hall is going to take this. They're going to take this thing to the Final Four.
I can see that.
A senior-oriented team in college basketball
one of them
will always go far or, to a better extent, win it all.
Yeah.
There's just no way around it. Miles Powell, I mean, look, let's be real now. He's averaging 21.9 a game. That's more than Elijah Hughes. That's more than Jordan Norwell. They're putting up huge numbers, and the ACC has always been the best conference in basketball. Yeah. The Big East is the best conference in basketball this year. With how competitive it is, and I mean, the Big Ten's not far behind it either, but
yeah,
the Big East is just so good this year. But with DeHall losing to Nova, or DeHall beating Villanova, they're going to ride this thing all the way to MSG and win it all. They're going to win the Big East. They're winning the Big East.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So too.
What do you think?
I think they win the Big East as well.
100%. Like, because this is the point where we see teams start to fade off a little bit. And we got to see it immediately with DePaul. DePaul, I believe, was ranked for a little bit.
Yeah.
They were actually ranked for a hot second. Then they entered Big East play, and now they're 1-10 in Big East play.
Yeah.
Hurts my hopes, but it's whatever. But yeah, we gotta go quick. You got class, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seton Hall takes it, and
we can always talk trash about Syracuse another day.
Right.
It doesn't, especially next week after we play Florida State and after we've played Louisville. I think we can talk plenty about how.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up. Sorry for the quick conclusion. That's gonna do it all for the late night peel.
We can blame my La Profesora.
Yeah, I guess, or your schedule. I don't know. But my apologies if you're listening on audio. I thought I was going to be sleeping during this time, but no. We got to film. So make sure you guys stay tuned in, as always. 3-Minute Thursdays tomorrow. I love the 3-Minute Thursdays.
I do too.
But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Spotify too, even though there will be little technical difficulties. But hey, go give it a look. Why not?
I thought it was about to go off.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was going to go off again. But hey, appreciate you guys. We can't thank you all enough for the support. And we will catch y'all on the flip side. That was so off. How'd you do that?